Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today's topic is SNMP. So in this video, we are going to see just how to configure SNMP in the network. This is going to be a very basic video, and just to let you know how SNMP works quickly and how we can implement SNMP just with one or two devices in your network. Let's move on to the content, and I'm going to show Cisco Packet Tracer Lab for this demonstration. Okay, this is my Cisco Packet Tracer 2, and let us build a small network to describe SNMP. Switch. Let's have two PCs. Okay, let's quickly connect these devices. Alright, so let's assign IP address to all the devices. Let's have a network of 1.1.1.0/24 network. So this is the first device. I'm giving IP address .1, and this is the second device I'm configuring. So let's give 1.1.1.2. Subnet mask is /24, and this is our SNMP server where we are going to configure the SNMP. So let's configure this router. Okay, so interface brief. So this interface is the first interface which is connecting to the switch. So we need to configure this interface and assign IP address. So it should be in the network 1.1.1.0 network. So GI0/0/0 IP address 1.1.1. Let's say 100. 255.255.255.0. So you can see the IP address is up now. Let's check the other devices are connected. So you need to wait. If you see here, if you notice, there is a orange ball is there. That means it's still in the process. So once it becomes green, you will be able to reach other two devices which is connected to this server. Yes. Similarly, the second device is also reachable. So now we are going to configure SNMP here, as I said. So the command is go to config mode and then give SNMP server. So we are making this configure router as a SNMP server, and then you have to give a community, define the community. So the basic details I am giving here. So we can discuss more briefly about this SNMP in another video, like what is community, how SNMP query is being sent, and how it is being validated, packet wise, packet sniffing, everything can be seen in the later point of time. So we'll create a new video and share it to you. So this is an SNMP server community, and then if you give question mark, it asks for a community definition. So let's say I'm creating a read permission and then give all. So similarly, I'm going to do a write community as well. Write or save it. Show. Right. So if you see, we have defined this IP address for this server, and we have configured SNMP as well here. So let's move on. Now, in PC4, what I'm trying to do, sorry, 1 minute. So in this PC4, what I'm going to do, so this is like a SNMP manager and router access and SNMP agent. So what we are going to do, we'll go to MIB browser here, and then we are going to query the SNMP server 1.1.100, which is our router. Okay, and then go to advanced, provide the read community. The password is read, right. And then versions can be, see the version 1 and 2 or basic SNMP versions, which is having all the functionalities, whereas version 3 is of more advanced SNMP 3 versions, because they are going to discuss, they are going to have more security features in it. So this is version 3. So we will see one by one in the forthcoming sessions. So right now let's have version 2 and click OK. Now go to MIB, the router, ISO or Internet Management, MIB. Then MIB is nothing but the management interface, management information base, in which the device will maintain all the informations, management information of the agents and of the other SNMP devices. So under this you go to system, and in this system you can see system name. Okay, so let's click on go. So if you see here, what we have done so far is we went to system name. So we wanted to query the system name to this server. So we for querying it, we have get and set. Get means to get the information from the server, SNMP server. So this is what we have done. We have get the SNMP system name from this server by using a get query. So we got these information. So the value is router. So the system name is router. As we know, this is the system name, router name. Okay. So let's do some changes from here. For that, you need to go to host name. Let's change it as host name, and then click go. So what happens, sorry, we have to do it in this way. Just go here, click on set. So the get command, as I told, it's for getting the information from the management SNMP server. So we are doing a query called get query to get this information. So with this information, we are going to do some modifications, or we are going to set something. So you use set query. So set command is being used here. Just select a set, you will get this window, and then you have to select the data type. Data type can be you are going to change the host name. So it is right now router. So you are going to change your desired host name. For that, octet string needs to be used as a data type. And then you can give your own string. Let's say JSON something. Then click OK. Go. So now the router has been connected. SNMP response has been sent from the router stating that its name has been changed. Let's validate it. Let's go to the router, enter. See, it has been changed now. So previously it was router, and we changed it to JSMH through SNMP query, SNMP request and response to be specific. So this is how we can configure an SNMP on a basic network, and you can do a basic SNMP queries. And moreover, SNMP is a UDP based, so it will be very fast. So it does not have any overheads like TCP headers. So it will just query and get the response quickly from the management server or the SNMP server. And this is mainly used to monitor and manage your network devices. That is the basic purpose of SNMP. So we are able to monitor this router from these users. These users can monitor this router and query the router based on their OIDs. What do you mean by OID? OID is the object ID. Object ID in the sense, as we have seen in the myth, we have seen these many IDs, right? So object IDs are like nothing but these are the IDs under the system. So you want to get some system related information by querying the server. So these system related information like system name that has its own ID like this. This is our OID, which is known as object ID. Similarly, if you want to query the routing table information, that has its own OID. So every function or every objects from the server or every particular function that you need to call will be associated with this object ID. So as of now, you don't need to get into deep for this one, since this video scope is just to ensure we are able to configure SNMP and able to get query and set some information to the SNMP server. So I hope this video is useful to you and you learned something about SNMP today. Thank you for listening to me.